Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Acupuncture's My Life. Now, this episode is going to be a bit different, and it's going to surprise many of you because I know the vast majority of you, and this also, by the way, is going to be a two-part episode, Eastern Nutrition. The vast majority of you have no clue that acupuncture can treat dental diseases, oral diseases. No clue. None. But yes, it can. And we do see patients here at the Acupuncture's My Life clinic in New York City who present with periodontist disease, as well as other disorders, dental disorders. And we work together with dentists as well. In treating individuals with gum diseases, or gum disease, I shouldn't say diseases. Stand corrected. But yes, and Eastern Nutrition counseling is also part of the treatment protocol. It's standard. When we're treating someone with some type of dental disorder, I'll use that word, dental disorder. We have to counsel the patient with regard to Eastern Nutrition. And it's not all Eastern Nutrition, but there's still recommendations for types of foods you should and should not eat. But we have to counsel them on ways in which they're possibly damaging their teeth. And the first is, there's this big fad that's going on with regard to bleaching your teeth. Now, bleaching tends to cause soft tissue irritation. And it's due to tooth sensitivity. A lot of these products can damage us neurologically, what we put in our mouth. And the bleaching products can cause nerve damage. It can even cause tooth pitting as well. Now, another recommendation in which I tell not just my patients, but just people in general that I notice that pierce their tongues, no. For one, when we do tongue diagnosis as an acupuncturist, it interferes with that. It interferes with tongue diagnosis. Along with the fact that it can cause infection. That's how it interferes. As well as nerve damage again. Neurological issues come from that, and as an acupuncturist, we have to treat that too now. But you want to know something? Here's where I know many of you who listen to the Acupuncture's My Life episodes always hear me say, exercise, you got to work out. Exercise every day, remain active. You want to know something? I'm going to jump the fence right now. And working out, believe it or not, can also damage your teeth. Now, I'm going to let that sink in for just like 2 or 3 seconds, because I know many of you are like, wait a minute, Doc, you said we have to exercise. Yes, you do. But how it affects your teeth negatively is when you become dehydrated and you don't properly rehydrate as a result of strenuous exercise. That's how. Having decreased the flow of saliva increases your risk of tooth erosion. And this dehydration causes heartburn, which also the acids can damage your teeth because your oral cavity becomes very acidic. Another is as a result of overeating. Heartburn again. Acidic environment in your mouth. Especially when you're sleeping. It's not good for your gums. It's not good for your teeth. And as an acupuncturist, we have to advise you guys of this. We have to. Because I'll say it again, health is wealth. The wealth isn't in the bank. It's not in the safe. It's not under your mattress. It's not in your pocket. It's not in your purse. It's not in the shoebox in the closet. It's not under the doghouse in the backyard. It's in you. Another is drinking soda and different types of sports drinks. They're very acidic. They're very, very acidic. And you can think, like, if you're drinking a sugar-free soda, which is horrible, or a sport drink, doesn't matter. Because it damages the surface of your teeth. Damages your gums. Why? Because these drinks are loaded with tooth decaying sugar. As well as caffeinated beverages, such as the different types of colas that's out there. It fosters tooth decay because it dries out your mouth. So think about that. Think about, the damage that's being done as a result. Think about the damage that's being done as well. Another to think about is drinking coffee every day, several times a day. Coffee's a caffeinated beverage. Because it not only does it dry out your mouth, but when you add the sugar to it, to sweeten it, or some type of sweetener, it decays the teeth, as well as it stains your teeth. It's not good as well. It isn't. Consuming alcohol also dehydrates your mouth. And when you drink too much alcohol, it decreases the flow of saliva in your mouth. And saliva is, it's very important. It's a very important form of body fluid. And saliva keeps your mouth clean. It's your natural dentist. It's the dentist that lives in your mouth. Think of it that way. So with a dry mouth, very little saliva, you're looking at the potential for oral infections, tooth decay, tooth erosion, tooth decay. It's just, you have to think about your health anytime you're opening your mouth. And this is why I say over and over, seeing an acupuncturist on a regular basis, you're constantly being educated to this where it's just like second nature. The subconscious is programmed. It's important that I watch what I eat, activity, the amount of sleep, so forth and so on. Seeing an acupuncturist on a regular basis for regular wellness visits will keep you conscious of all of this. It really, really will. But you know what? If you're operating a vehicle right now, do me a favor. Pull it over to the side of the road. If you're crossing the street, I need you to hurry up and safely get across the street. If you're carrying or lifting something heavy, take a moment, rest it down. I need everyone in a relaxed state. Why? Because I need you to close your eyes and I need you to say to yourself, acupuncture is my life. And now open them. Boom. You are now brand new. And guess what? Speaking of whatever you put in your mouth, like let's say if you drink too much alcohol or you go out to a restaurant and you eat bad food, what can that cause you to do? I'll give you a helpful hint. Your stomach becomes very upset. What does that cause you to do? It's called, to an acupuncturist, stomach chi rebellion, because you remember I said stomach chi is supposed to go down. Take the foods with it in the direction that's downward so that it can eventually evacuate from the digestive system when you go to the bathroom. But now when you get sick, alcohol abuse, eating bad food, food poisoning, this chi goes up. And you see an acupuncturist and they'll reset the chi to go downward. But this chi will now go up and you'll begin to vomit. And guess what? Now all of this stomach acid, tooth erosion. Again, it's about what you're putting in your mouth. Also think about recreational drugs. What recreational drugs does to your brain. Because it's addictive. Think about it. Let's just use, for example, just methamphetamine. Popular drug among a certain group of people. And what can methamphetamine do? It can cause severe gum disease, tooth decay, stains your teeth, rots your teeth, blackens your teeth. Okay. Another can simply be the type of toothpaste you use. You can say, okay, I don't do any of those. I haven't vomited in over a decade or 2 or 3. I brush my teeth 3 times a day, which you should. But you know how that can be a problem? Is if the type of toothpaste you're using is a whitening type of toothpaste, teeth whitening type of toothpaste. Why? Because it's pH relative to regular toothpaste can cause tooth damage if you're using it for an extended period of time. You'll also be seen an acupuncturist under those circumstances. Like I said, you can say, yeah, I'm brushing my teeth 2 to 3 times a day. Yeah, but what type of toothpaste are you using? Which is very important. You know, but I know many of you are surprised because there's so much that you can learn just from seeing an acupuncturist that can change your life. Part of the reason why I say, download the Acupuncture is My Life app. It's free. If you're an iPhone user, you can go to the Apple Store. If you're an Android user, you can go to the Google Play Store. There's so much on there that's beneficial to you. You can learn how much acupuncture can be a benefit to you. You can learn about different diseases and disorders. So much. You can ask acupuncturists here at Acupuncture is My Life questions you may have. But after you download the Acupuncture is My Life app, make acupuncture a part of your life. Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?